Hi, I'm Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're today with the walk-behind 24-inch sweeper. These have been really popular this year. We've sold a lot of them, and when we first started selling them, I wasn't so sure at all the things that they would be good at that I've learned. So a lot of the ones that we've sold have been sold up north for snow removal. We're used to moving debris and things out of the road, but they actually do a really good job on snow, especially before it gets the freeze back over it. But we're going to show you some of the features it's got. It has a fully angling head here. You simply mash down and then lock it up when you mash up. You can go to either side. It has gauge wheels, so if you're doing things, we sold one to a gentleman that does AstroTurf, and apparently there's like rubber balls that go underneath it, and he keeps all that swept off the top of it as he's putting it down. So there's a whole lot of uses for these, and we're going to go over to my house, do a video, and clean up from some of the winter snow debris where the gravel and all got put into our road. But so you've got 1/8-inch increments that you can adjust these wheels. The wheels are fairly small, but they really do a good job with the forwards and reverse propulsion. Make sure you've got air in your tires before you use it. It's got a nice shield here to keep you from getting burned on the exhaust. It's got a 6.5 horsepower Vanguard engine. It's got fully adjustable handles here so you can raise or lower this to your height. Convenient throttle position. You've got the start of your brushes here. That's going to start your rotation. And then you have a forwards. A forwards is on the top, or a reverse transmission. Okay, and on the bristles down here, this is an all poly, 100% poly, and for a lot of things, that's absolutely what you're going to want. If there's a really rugged condition that you've got where you need a 50-50 mix of metal and poly, then you can get the 36-inch sweeper, which is just a bigger head, and it does come with either all poly or a metal bristle there too. Purchase all of your walk-behind sweepers at Everything Attachments with a massive free shipping zone. These ship all 48 states at no extra charge. We stopped on the way here, filled it up with gas. We hadn't even made a pull on it yet. So if you wonder if we're doing something right or wrong at first here, we're going to adjust on it just like you're going to have to, because I've never used it, just like probably you haven't used it if you don't have one yet. So we've gone down 3 notches to raise the wheels and lower the brushes, 3 notches. That's somewhere between right and wrong. We're going to figure it out here and see if it's too aggressive on the grass, or if it gets all the rock out, or just how it does. So we're going to try it out just like you do. We'll put the choke on, see if this is a good 1-pull Vanguard here. Let's see, choke's on, switch is off. I'm going to give it about half throttle. Cool. We'll let it warm up just a second before I try giving it some gas. All right, this is what starts your brushes. And this is your reverse. And this is your forwards. So we're going to go up here and just give it a try. It's getting a lot of the mud out of the edge. It's getting the rock out. It's not going to be pretty the first pass, but it will be before we're through. I think we got it set just a little bit deep on the tires. Let's change the tires on the gauge wheels, Peanut. Okay, so we've adjusted the wheels down 2 more notches, which is about 1/8 of an inch each notch, and then we're gonna try this over. We're just learning just like you would. When this is all over, we'll have it adjusted right, and you'll see that it'll work easy, I feel sure. Thick over here with a lot of rock. All right. I'll go over the edge one more time before I try to clean this junk up. pretty wet just from all the rain. We're going to push these rocks back up into my driveway that washed out last night in the rain. Have some dead clippings and stuff on it yesterday that we got 4 inches of rain. So I'm just going to go over it and see what kind of thatch it brings up out of it and see if it works at all or what it does. Wow. So it is bringing the thatch up out of it that you couldn't even see. Shoot, it looks a lot better. This might be a new way to stripe your yard. So if you did want to get the thatch out of your yard, it would work for that. All right, so we're back at Everything Attachments, and we're going to use this for what it's most popularly used for, I would guess, and that's getting the rock and stuff that you don't want back into your gravel driveways. And for those of you on Tractor Buy Net, you might get a glimpse of our first implement that we're producing ourselves here. Even though this is a fairly small broom, and it's taken several passes, this is pretty heavy rock buried into these cracks. It's been here a long time, and it sure wouldn't come out easily as you think it would with something like a broom. We'll have a clean driveway, that way my forklift, which won't hardly go on flat ground, won't be sliding and skipping around on this rock. You probably should have safety goggles on when you're using this. Don't forget to read your instruction manual before you use it. All right, so there it is. So here's your walk-behind sweeper, 24-inch, made by Sweepster here in the USA, sold by Everything Attachments online, where we hope you'll make all your purchases for anything you need.